What probably got me into construction was when I was a kid, I just enjoyed good physical activity, and then through high school, I worked for a brother-in-law that was away from my hometown, so I went up there every summer and spent the summer living at his parents' house and working concrete construction for about 3 summers. So that was probably the road that started me into construction. I liked it, so I followed that up with more work for other contractors and eventually going to Kansas State, getting a degree, and KBS was the company that I went to work for out of school and been here ever since, and it's been great. Again, it's probably a little bit of that physical activity and that teamwork and that camaraderie thing. Maybe a firefighter. I like to cook too, so that would work right into maybe the firefighting and cooking while we weren't fighting fire, so firefighting. If I had a dream career, it definitely probably would be in the sports realm. Probably pick baseball. I like it. There's a lot of strategy to baseball. There's longevity in it. So yeah, if I had a dream career, I'd probably play baseball. Baseball can be a long game. 9 innings can be a long, like I said, long game. So can a project. It can have its ups and downs, and times you feel like things are going really well. At times you feel like things are dragging a little bit, and you just need to make it through 9 innings and get to the end of the project and find that successful completion that you know is there, but you just got to get through the 9 innings. Boy, I'd hate to call myself dull, but I don't have a ton of them because probably my 2 big hobbies are my 2 kids and my wife. But I do like to fish. I don't get to do that as much as I like to. I enjoy taking an annual fishing trip, one with my brother and my dad and my son, another one with a group of guys up in Minnesota. I really enjoy those trips a lot. I do like to garden, and I do like to vacation, although we don't get to do that quite as much as we'd like to, but I do enjoy that. Probably no doubt my parents probably had the greatest influence on any kid, at least you hope. After that, it was probably 2 coaches, high school football coach and a high school wrestling coach, and an older brother that at times he acted like my dad, so a lot of influence from all those people. Muhammad Ali would be interesting. He's more than a boxer, but just he had some pretty epic fights, and I think it'll be also interesting to talk to some of the people that settled this land and just some of the trials and tribulations they went through, because I'm not sure you could understand it, probably even if they told you about it, but it would be interesting to hear about it. Probably 2 of them. Then the common thread between the 2 are the owner groups that we work for. They were just willing to jump in waist deep and a lot of times chest deep with us and really get into the project, and that just drove a lot of real satisfaction amongst everybody at the end. So particularly the First United Methodist Church and St. Bernard's Church in Wamego were particularly satisfying and very fulfilling. So I know both me and the superintendent that was on it. We have a lot of good experience around here. I would say the thing we're looking to do is bring on another wave of good talent. I think when we do that, I think we will continue to grow. I hope we continue to grow in our target markets and continue to do a good amount of negotiated work, because that's really doing work in that type of process where you partner with the owner and architects and engineers. That just gives you a real chance to be successful and drive value in a project and to really hit your mark. So I see that as a definite future of ours is doing more and more work in that way and being successful doing it. Probably some of the skills that I think are most that I bring to the table would be not getting too high or too low, and really keeping my eye on our end goal to come up with a successful project and to be able to lead the project team down that path. You can't get too emotional about some hurdle that you've encountered yet. You know, you can't get too excited about, you know, something that just fell right into place. It's fine, you know, and you need to see that as an accomplishment. But again, it's that 9-inning ball game. It's a long game, and you have to keep your eye on where you're trying to go, because you won't get there like you want to if you wander along the way. So I think that, and then before I came to KBS, I had a lot of time in the field. So that blend, when I was able to take that field experience and grow into a project manager, and when I could blend those two worlds or skills, I think that gave me some unique perspective that helps me be an effective project manager.